Welcome. You're joining me today because you want something different. You wouldn't be here otherwise. That maybe what is showing up isn't making you feel joyous or fulfilled. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you don't want to go to work tomorrow. Maybe you want change in some way, but you're not sure what that is. That's a wonderful place to be, because now you have a choice to take responsibility for your life. We can only ever take responsibility for ourselves and what is showing up. We can't change other people, but we can always change ourselves. So what do you want? What are your intentions moving forward? What do you want to do, and how do you want to be? This is a wonderful place to start, and I'm looking forward to sharing some ideas with you to help you to see things in different ways, to feel your true worth, your deserving, enable you to take responsibility. This is the place to be. So how are we going to start by doing this? Well, the one thing for moving forward is to find that place of inspiration within us, because we always innately know what is the right next step for us, but we can't always hear it because we have so much clutter going on in our heads. We can be scared by other people, by what's going on in the news. We can have lists of 101 things that we feel we need to do today. We can be living up to others' expectations, to pleasing others. But are we pleasing ourselves? And the way we find how to get a balance, how to feel more in tune with life, is to be more in the present moment. And we become more in the present moment when we allow so much of that clutter that is going on in our heads to subside a little, to let it go. So I'm going to share with you a wonderful exercise that helps to start that journey in letting go. So we can do this with your eyes open, or you can do it with your eyes closed. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it helps to do it with your eyes closed. But you can do this when you're driving, when you're out walking. So don't limit yourself to having to find time to just sit down quietly. So what we're going to do is we're going to experience some silence. And that's really alien to so many of us. We're so used to so much noise in life, whether that's physical noise like music or televisions, or whether that's just the noise of media showing up on our phones. There is so much communication, it can feel overwhelming. But when we can learn to let go of some of that, we find that we get a greater experience of mind gaps between our thoughts. That doesn't mean to say we cut off thoughts completely, but we can find more space. And in that space, it allows inspiration. It allows space for new ideas, for new thinking, for understanding ourselves on a deeper level. So the way we do that, one of the great ways, is through, as I said, silence. And that can be really difficult to just sit there in silence. So one of the first ways to do that is by paying attention to the sounds. And if you've got your eyes open, the sights, and even what you feel around you. You feel yourself on the weight of a chair, the clothes against your skin. You may feel your heart beating or your belly gurgling. All those sorts of things, and just being consciously aware. So in each moment we will say, I hear a car, because I can hear a car, or I can hear a bird, or I can see a building. I can feel my weight on this chair. I can hear my chair creak as I move. So let's give this a go. We're going to do it for a couple of minutes. So say in your mind what you can hear, what you can see, or what you can feel. So just bring yourself back now into this moment. So what was that experience like for you? Now my window is open a little bit, so I don't know whether you heard that, but I could hear people outside. I could hear car doors slamming. I could see some birds flying. I could hear my breathing at one point. I could feel my weight on the chair. So when I was consciously putting my attention on what I could hear, what I could see, what I could feel, I was making choice about what I was thinking. Instead of allowing thoughts to come into me and take over my thinking, which is what they often do, a thought will just pop into your head, and then the next minute it's snowballed into something else and into something else, and it's completely taken our attention and taken us down whatever path of thinking. But when we do that silence exercise, when we do it in that way, while we're consciously saying what we can hear, what we can feel, what we can see, we're making conscious choices of what is showing up and where we're placing our attention. And when we do that, we become alert in between those thoughts. We're like expanding our awareness outwards. Instead of being insular with our thoughts, which is what we can be within our heads, we're allowing that expansion of energy outwards. Like a peripheral vision, we're doing that with our hearing too. We're wondering what's going on so we can tune into it. And that is a wonderful exercise for helping getting more in the present moment, for allowing those mind gaps, for being and understanding you a little more and calming down that thinking. So thank you for joining me with that exercise today. Why don't you give that a go during the week and see how you get on? But I am so excited that now you are wanting to take responsibility for who you are, how you feel, your direction going forward. This is an exciting journey of self-discovery, and I'm really pleased to be part of that journey with you. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you